Hi everyone, Dave here from DM Sports Performance. Just going to run through a quick workout on ankle strength and stability. Going to be great for those of you who have just taken up running, or for those of you who are seasoned runners but don't often focus on the S&C side of things. I'm going to run through each of the exercises. Okay, I'll talk you through them, and then best thing to do is once I've talked you through one exercise, pause the video, do the exercise for 40 seconds. Okay, I'll tell you if it's 40 seconds both legs or 40 seconds one leg, 40 seconds the other, and then once you've done that, press play again. I'll take you on to the next exercise. Okay, best way to do it is 2-3 times through, so it's going to be about sort of 14 to 21 minutes depending on how many times through you want to do it. So it's not a strenuous workout, it's going to be one where I want you to really think about taking your time with the movements and really focusing on stabilising the ankle and working the strength through the ankle. Okay, let's get started. So first exercise, going to get nice and warmed up with calf raises. So all you're going to do is you're going to go into a semi squat. Okay, so bend at the knees, try to keep the chest up. I like to put my hands behind my head, okay, like a prisoner squat, but it's up to you. You can have them by your chest, behind your back, whatever you want to do with them. And all we're going to do is we're going to raise up onto our tiptoes, back down, tap the floor, and back up. Okay, what I want to see is that you're not moving your upper body. Okay, everything's coming from your lower body. So your knees are going forward, okay, hips are staying pretty much level, shoulders are level, and all that's happening is my heels are going up, my knees are going forward. Show you from the side. So partial squat, get up onto tiptoes, back down, tap the floor, back up, okay? Do it nice, slow and controlled. Really focus on getting right up onto those tiptoes, okay? If you're shaking, that's a good thing. Shows that you're doing it right and you're really focusing on the movement. Okay, slow and controlled, right up and back down. Okay, that's your first exercise. 40 seconds of calf raises. 3, 2, 1, on you go. Great, so you should have finished your calf raises. Okay, so next up we're going to go into a single leg movement. So we're going to do 2 40-second intervals, one on each leg, okay? We're going for leg circles. So we'll start off, we'll stand on the right leg, we'll lift the left leg out in front. Bend your right knee ever so slightly so you're flexed in the ankle and in the knee. Okay, again, it's up to you what you want to do with your hands. Again, I like to have them behind my head. I feel like it challenges my balance a wee bit more. Also, it's going to open out my shoulders and chest, so it's just a wee bit of good mobility there. Okay, left foot out in front, it's not on the ground. Okay, it's just hovering above the ground. All I'm going to do is I'm going to circle it around, try to go as far out as I can, continue going round, just hovering above the ground, as far back as possible. Then we're going to come right the way around. Okay, the whole time I'm really focusing on keeping this foot as stable as possible. Okay, keeping that knee bent. Okay, right round, and then we start to circle back. If you can see my shoulders, my hips, trying not to move too much. Okay, we're trying to keep everything facing forward. Only thing that's moving is that one leg. Okay, really focus on keeping that foot planted, knee flexed, okay, and trying to keep your balance. If you have to have your arms out to balance yourself a bit more, that's absolutely fine. Okay, as you progress, you can start to challenge your balance a bit more. You can start to grab a weight, add a bit more pressure into that ankle. Okay, 40 seconds on the right leg. 3, 2, 1, on you go. Great, okay, 40 seconds done on the right leg. Now we're going to go 40 seconds on the left leg. It's exactly the same, okay? I put my hands behind my head, right leg's out in front, left leg slightly bent at the knee so you're flexed at the ankle as well, and then big circle. The slower you go, the more pressure you're going to put on that ankle, the more it's going to have to focus on stabilising, the more tired it's going to get, okay? So ready to go on your left leg, 40 seconds on your left leg, go in 3, 2, 1, on you go. Great, okay. That's your left leg done as well, so that's you done 40 seconds both right leg and left leg. If you haven't, pause the video now and go. Third exercise, we're going to look at ankle turnout walks, penguin walks. There's loads of different names for them. I'm just going to call them what they are. Ankle turned out walks, okay? I'm going to try and walk on the side of my foot, okay? So this, I need you just to really focus on the movement because you're putting your ankle in quite a vulnerable position. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, skip this exercise, move on to the next one. Okay, as your strength builds up in your ankles, you'll begin to get more and more comfortable with this movement. Okay, I'll walk towards the camera to start and then I'll show you going sideways. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take one step forward, really small step, onto the side of my foot. Okay, and then off I come onto the other one. Okay, I'm doing it all nice and slow. As you can see, my hands are out for balance this time. Okay, the more difficult it gets, or it gets more difficult, the more on the side of your foot you are. Okay, so you can make it slightly easier by just turning out ever so slightly. Okay, but if you get right over onto the side of that foot, it's going to be quite a challenge. Okay, so I'll show you it from the side. Okay, so turn out on the foot, stepping forward, just small steps. Taking my time, okay, not rushing, making sure that my foot is planted before I move the next one. Okay, all you're going to do is you're going to walk forward a few steps, okay, make sure it's even on both sides, and then you're going to come backwards. Okay, it's not really any harder going backwards as long as you're taking your time. What makes it harder is how far out you've turned your feet. Okay, so there you are, 40 seconds of turned out ankle walks, forward and backwards. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, on you go. Okay, I hope you've done the ankle turnout walks. I hope you found them okay. Next up, we're going to go on to Arabesque to calf raise. Okay, so if you've ever done an Arabesque, show it from the side. Arabesque is a really good posterior chain movement, so it's going to focus everything from the ankle right up to the back of your neck, okay? And it's a hinging movement, so at the hips, so it's going to really focus, especially on the hamstrings and glutes, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to make it a wee bit more challenging on the ankle. Okay, so standing up nice and tall, push left leg back, okay, slight flexion in the right knee, okay, so we're not keeping it locked out, slight flexion. You'll start to feel a stretch down the back of the hamstrings and into the glutes. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're going to throw the hips forward, stand up, and then go into a calf raise. Okay, I'll show you that again. So the leg goes back. Okay, pause. So my ankle's being challenged here with a bit of balance, strength and stability is going on. Forward, up into a calf raise, and if you have to step forward, that's fine, because I'm not expecting you to be able to come forward nice and fast and keep your balance. Okay, we step forward, and then onto the other leg. Okay, so left leg, right leg goes back, testing the balance, feeling the stretch down the back of my hamstrings, forward and then up into a calf raise and then step through. Okay, you've got a choice. You can either do 40 seconds on the right leg and on the left leg, or you can do 40 seconds both legs. Okay, so yeah, you just alternate every single rep. So just go one side, one rep on the right, one rep on the left. Or you can just do 40 seconds on one, 40 seconds on the other. Okay, pause the video now and on you go. Okay, last exercise. Okay, we're going to get a wee bit more dynamic here. We're going to do side hops. Okay, a normal side hop is done quite quickly. Okay, but what I want you to do is I want you to go real slow and focus on getting that landing, sticking that land. Okay, so don't worry about jumping too far to begin with. The more confident you get with the movement, the stronger you feel in your landings, the bigger your jump can go. Okay, I'll give you a quick demonstration. Starting on my left leg, okay, my right leg's just behind and across the body. All I'm going to do is hop over onto the other side, grab my balance. Okay, not rushing straight back over, making sure I'm planted this leg, I've got my balance, ready to go again. Okay, grab your balance. Okay, and this time I'm going to start going a bit higher, a wee bit further. Okay, so we're testing ourselves. Okay, not just testing your landing, but you're testing your takeoff. Okay, bad takeoff is going to result in a poor landing. Okay, So really try to focus on getting a nice fluid movement with the hips, driving it up over to the other side. Okay, springing up, and then back down. Landing on that leg, stabilising the balance. If your back foot goes down, don't worry about it. Okay, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. Okay, and then challenge yourself. Make the jumps harder. Go further over. Okay, make them faster. Go higher. Okay, so you're coming down a bit harder. There's loads of ways you can do it. Then as you get better, you can go a bit faster. But what I want you to really do is focus on that landing. Okay, there you go. 40 seconds of side hops. Really focus on the landing. Pause the video now and on you go. Great. Really good work. Hope you've enjoyed that there. So what to do now is go back to the start of the video, watch the exercises again, run through it another 1 or 2 times. It's up to you, depends how much time you've got. So it should take you roughly around 7 minutes to complete one round if you take a 20-second rest in between each one. If you're going to watch the video each time, then it's going to take you a wee bit longer. So I'd go 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and repeat that round 2 to 3 times. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. Remember, subscribe to my Instagram channel, DM Sports Performance, and you'll get loads more content up on there as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.